Hello everyone, I'm Leora Sims. Welcome to my channel and welcome to part 5 of my Sims 4 City Living Let's Play. Today, I'm at the apartment of Emmett Decker. Now, I think this apartment is quite fancy. It's quite nice. But Emmett would disagree with me. According to him, this apartment is a dump. But he doesn't mind being in this place because he has a very specific reason for being here. Before I tell you that reason, I'm going over Emmett's Somology. Emmett is hot-headed, he's a music lover, he's a genius, and he is a muser. Emmett is a loner. He wants to let people in his life, but he is very untrusting. Years ago, he fell in love, to his surprise, with a beautiful, wonderful woman who became his best friend. And she was a woman who he trusted, which was very surprising to him. But because he was dealing with some issues, he decided to leave town without her because he wanted her to have a happy life. And he thought that a life without him would be better for her. He traveled the world. He became a world-renowned musician. And he recently found out that the love of his life, this wonderful woman, has been living in San Myshuno in a not-so-nice apartment. So, he decided to come here and rent an apartment in her building to keep an eye on her and make sure that she's okay. No, he's not a stalker. But he wants to make sure that she's okay. In fact, he wants to make sure that she's more than okay. He would like to get back together with her. He feels that if he, or when he gets back together with her, in his mind it's when, it's a matter of time. When he gets back together with her, he could give her the life that she deserves, and the life that years ago he felt that he couldn't. According to the game, he has 4,409 simoleons, but he's a very wealthy man, and that's just what he has on hand. He has other monies tucked away someplace. His apartment is quiet. That's a trait that players cannot take away, unless there's a cheat that I don't know about. I gave this apartment the great acoustics trait because he is supposed to be a world-renowned musician, and he's not up to level 10 in any musical instrument yet. So for the time being, in his home he has the great acoustics trait. And he also has the haunted trait in this apartment. Emmett went to work yesterday and made some money, obviously. And now he has 3 days off. You know, just for the sake of realism, I wish that Sims got paid on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. Maybe when they add careers for certain specific careers, that will happen. I thought that that would happen with maybe the critic career or any of the careers that come with city living, because there were some careers in Sims 3 Ambitions, actually all the careers I think in Sims 3 Ambitions, maybe not all of them, but I know that at least for some of the careers in Sims 3 Ambitions, Sims got paid on a weekly basis. Now, Emmett is angry just because he's a hot-headed Sim, but he is trying to rise above his anger. So he's going to come over here and leave. Oh, he can't leave a note. He can talk to this neighbor, if this neighbor doesn't disappear. I think he disappeared already. Should he let the love of his life know that he's here in town? I think he should. She doesn't know yet. He's been here a couple of weeks and she still doesn't know. Surprise!
Oh.
Wow.
Univel! Pliva, Negrips, Vanuatsolanu, Inaplavar.
Ooh, Siwa. Ziragua Penarb. Fiziquabe.
Cassie's being polite.
Hoopitude.
Meshka! Arishabor,
Batanehe.
She's really in shock, guys. She's really saying, "What are you doing here, Emmett? I haven't seen you in years." But since you have seen Cassie, and you know who the love of his life is, now I can let you see Emmett's relationship panel. You see, Cassie and Emmett are best friends, and they are broken up. So that is very sad. They're broken up, but they're still best friends. So they should really be together. I would say joke about old times, but Emmett is not a jokester kind of guy, and he's very serious about Cassie. So, he's concerned about Cassie. So, let's give her an apartment key, since her apartment is so substandard.
Uma, quisab. Pavu.
Vidish?
Ah,
Jasanaithanika. Woo, yeah, neat bed.
Cassie, you're taking this way too good that your ex-boyfriend is living practically next door. I think she's just shocked. She's just, we'll say for story purposes, that she is just incredibly shocked and doesn't know what to do with herself. He's been living in San Myshuno for about 3 or 4 weeks, and she had absolutely no clue that this was the case. Going to send him to the restroom. And we'll keep an eye on Cassie, because I want to see if she does anything. I want to see if she goes into his apartment. No, she's just awkwardly standing out into the hall, in the hall. What is he singing? Oh, she's coming into the apartment. What are you gonna do, Cassie? What are you gonna do? You're standing in the bathroom?
Apple.
Turn away.
New beam. Ifla.
What?
Varudi
Sit and
campo.
chat here.
Ifo west chipasa.
This is just too awkward.
Sawana Nuloy.
What are you doing here?
Rapani Varuda.
Bispadrobo. Shunik.
With
What are
Noy.
you doing here?
Turapanar? Bekanoi.
Oh, Lupa.
Simze Chorib. Risla Kumbar. Sanzibe Tubabe.
Nurbana Kabul. Nasty Beeflina.
He's telling her that he made a bunch of money and she is trying to be polite because that's the kind of girl that she is, and is just saying, "So, how have you been all these years?" And she's really thinking, "Why did you leave me?"
Tookie Boo, see why?
Oh, oh.
I'm glad you're doing well.
Rubara. From Pompeii. Who's
Aha.
like Jeffino. Shabini Jabit. Turp System. Shema Corbif. Lemfi Nulitz. Zappin Quar. Corbani.
Tanaya.
Yano Borp.
Ah.
Renip. Gungade Yawada. Shabini Jabit. Turp System. Shema Corbif.
And I'm going to have our hot-headed Emmett leave an affirming note. I love affirming notes personally.
Smavadish. Ah.
Oh wow. He got angry about something. You know, I think that Cassie is having a problem with one of the other neighbors. And it's a neighbor who Emmett also has a problem with. So, you know, he tried to be polite. I think Emmett, yes, last night, Emmett came home from work and he was playing his keyboard. And the neighbor came over and didn't like that he was playing the keyboard so loud. So Emmett, despite being hot-headed, tried to be diplomatic and listen to his complaint, which I will show you guys the next time, probably, when we're with Emmett. It's just that I tried recording the second part a few moments ago, and nothing much happened. That's why I'm scrapping that scene, and I'm replacing it with this scene, for lack of a better word. But anyway, so Emmett was being diplomatic with this guy because he really doesn't want to make enemies despite being hot-headed. And Cassie has problems with the same neighbors. When I moved Cassie into the building, these particular neighbors came over to her apartment and beat her up, and I was shocked. And I really wanted it on camera because I had never seen that before. The only time I had a sim get into a fight was whenever I saw a sim get into a fight. It was a fight that I caused. I never saw a sim just randomly come up to another sim and beat them up in The Sims 4. And that is what happened. And Cassie was dazed from being beat up. And as I said, Emmett has a problem with the same neighbors now. And I have a feeling they're very nice neighbors, but they misunderstand a lot. Cassie has made herself at home. And Evan is going to come over here and paint an angry painting, which I've never seen before.
Hmm.
And I'm going to end this part here, guys. I think the next time you see Emmett, I will move the easel so that I could see him painting this painting. Or painting any painting, for that matter. I hope that you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. Stay tuned to my channel for the series and for other content. And as always, be happy.